I know how frustrating it can be to spend weeks comparing grills, only to end up more confused than when you started. You read the specs, watch the unboxing videos, and still can't shake the feeling that you might pick the wrong one. If that's where you're at right now, I get it because I've been there too. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't one of those just trust me reviews. I'm going to walk you through the Napoleon Rogue Pro 625 based on what actually matters when you're standing in your backyard with a propane tank in one hand and a spatula in the other. The headline numbers look solid: 5 main burners, a big 34.75 by 18-inch cooking area, and an infrared sear station, but the real story is in the details that most buyers overlook until it's too late. Let's start with the burners. 5 main burners give you enough real estate to handle burgers, steaks, and veggie skewers all at once without crowding. That's the kind of space you appreciate when you're hosting a cookout and someone suddenly decides they want grilled shrimp. The cast iron grates are heavy and hold heat well, so you get those classic sear marks without hot spots. But here's the catch: the infrared sear station on the right side is where this grill earns its keep. It's not just a gimmick, it's a dedicated high heat zone that locks in juices on thick cuts like ribeyes or tomahawks. If you've ever struggled to get a proper crust on a steak without burning the outside, this one burner changes the game. Now, about the knobs. They're white, which sounds minor until you're grilling at dusk and trying to see which dial controls the heat. It's a small thing, but it's the kind of detail that separates a grill you'll use every weekend from one you'll regret buying when the light fades. The finish is durable, but don't expect it to stay showroom new for years. Propane grills take a beating from weather and grease, so regular cleaning is non-negotiable if you want it to look good long-term. Who should buy this grill? If you're someone who grills 3 or more times a month and you actually use different heat zones, low for chicken, medium for burgers, high for searing, this is the grill that won't hold you back. It's also a solid pick if you like to experiment with reverse searing or smoking on a gas grill using accessories. The side burner is infrared too, so you can use it for sauces or melting cheese without heating up the main grates. Who should skip it? If you're only grilling for 2 people once a week, you don't need 5 burners and a side sear station. You'll pay for features you won't use, and a smaller grill will be easier to move and clean. Also, if you're the type who leaves the grill outside uncovered year-round, the durability claims won't save you from rust. This is a grill for people who treat it like an investment, not a disposable appliance. The biggest hidden trade-off is the size. At nearly 35 inches long, it's not going to fit on a standard apartment balcony. Make sure you measure your space before committing. Another thing to consider is the grease management system. It's functional, but not as slick as some higher-end models. You'll want to keep an eye on flare-ups, especially if you're cooking fatty cuts. A quick tip: trim excess fat before grilling to keep the flames under control. So, is the Napoleon Rogue Pro 625 worth the price? If you grill often and want the flexibility of multiple heat zones without jumping to a pellet smoker or charcoal setup, yes. It's not the cheapest 5-burner grill out there, but it's not overpriced for what it delivers. The infrared sear station alone is worth the upgrade over standard burners if you care about crust development. Just be honest with yourself about how much you'll actually use it. If you've been on the fence, this grill is a safe bet for serious home cooks who want performance without the hassle of charcoal. Check the link in the description if you want to see the latest price and specs. Happy grilling!